Welcome to the Luxury Car Zone. In today's video, we take a deep dive into a true muscle car legend from the golden era of American performance vehicles at the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. This car was built with one goal in mind: power and performance without the frills. It represented the raw, aggressive spirit of the muscle car movement and to this day holds a special place in the hearts of car enthusiasts across the world. The 1970 model year was a continuation of the Roadrunner's successful run that started in 1968. Plymouth wanted to create a car that delivered serious performance but kept costs low, and the Roadrunner did exactly that. What set the 1970 model apart was its updated styling and several mechanical improvements. The exterior design was more refined, with slight changes in the front grille and taillights to make it look even more muscular and aggressive. The car was offered in coupe and convertible versions and retained the stripped-down look that appealed to purists. Under the hood, the 1970 Roadrunner came with a range of engine options to suit different levels of power and performance needs. The base engine was the 383 cubic inch V8 that produced 335 horsepower, giving the car more than enough muscle for thrilling acceleration. For those wanting even more power, Plymouth offered the legendary 440 Super Commando with 375 horsepower and the 446 Barrel with 3 two-barrel carburetors producing 390 horsepower. But the true beast in the lineup was the 426 Hemi V8. This engine was rated at 425 horsepower and made the Roadrunner a dragstrip monster capable of taking on some of the best cars of the era. The Roadrunner's performance was matched with a no-nonsense attitude inside the cabin. The interior was simple, functional, and driver-focused. It came with bench or bucket seats and minimal luxury features to keep weight down and costs low. However, buyers could opt for a few extras like air conditioning, upgraded audio systems, and higher-end trim levels if they wanted a touch of comfort in their muscle car. Driving the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner was an experience that couldn't be easily forgotten. The car delivered powerful acceleration and a thrilling exhaust note that made every ride exciting. It was built for straight-line speed and handled well enough for a car of its time. Suspension components were tuned for durability and performance, with heavy-duty shocks and springs that could take the stress of high-speed driving and hard launches. The available 4-speed manual transmission added even more engagement to the driving experience, making drivers feel connected to the road. Braking was handled by drum brakes all around. Although front disc brakes were available as an option, safety features were basic by today's standards, but for its time, the Roadrunner was a reasonably well-equipped vehicle in terms of structure and reliability. The car also came with a special horn that mimicked the famous Roadrunner cartoon character's beep sound, which added a fun and unique element to its identity. The styling of the 1970 Roadrunner made it instantly recognizable on the streets. It had a long, wide body with bold lines and aggressive proportions. The optional air grabber hood with vacuum-operated flaps gave the car a mean look while also serving a performance function by increasing airflow to the engine. The variety of bright, bold colors available, including popular choices like Vitamin C Orange, Lemon Twist Yellow, and Plum Crazy Purple, gave buyers the chance to make a bold statement with their ride. Despite its brute power and aggressive looks, the Roadrunner remained relatively affordable. That was part of the genius of its design. It offered big block V8 power at a price that young enthusiasts could afford. As a result, it quickly became a hit in the muscle car market and continues to be a highly desirable classic today. In terms of specs, the Roadrunner could do 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds when equipped with the right engine and setup. The quarter-mile time was around 13 to 14 seconds depending on the configuration, which was extremely impressive for a car of its size and price point. The Hemi version was the top performer, often considered one of the best street-legal drag cars of its time. Collectors today value the 1970 Roadrunner not only for its performance but also for its cultural significance. It represents an era when cars were loud, proud, and built for fun. The simplicity in design, the raw power under the hood, and the iconic status of the name all contribute to its lasting legacy. Original models, especially those with the Hemi engine or 6-barrel setup, command high prices at auctions and are seen as prized possessions by car collectors. The Plymouth Roadrunner was not about luxury or high-tech gadgets, it was about pure performance and attitude. It gave drivers a thrill every time they hit the gas pedal and left a lasting impression on anyone who saw it fly by on the streets. The 1970 model year perfectly captured the spirit of the muscle car era, and for many enthusiasts, it was one of the best years for the Roadrunner lineup. If you are a fan of classic American muscle, the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner deserves a top spot on your list. Its combination of style, speed, and simplicity makes it a true legend. Whether you're watching it at a car show, restoring one in your garage, or just dreaming about owning one, the Roadrunner keeps the spirit of old-school performance alive. Like and subscribe my YouTube channel. See you in the next video.